Cool. All right, so let's get into it. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the channel and to your weekly update. This is Demari speaking, as always. For those of you who are new, I'm a psychic reader, spiritual coach, high priestess, and the list goes on. So welcome. And yes, so we're going to be taking a look at your week ahead. So this will be for next week, okay? So from the 30th of, almost said September, 30th of August to the 5th of September 2021. You can watch this from your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements, so it's entirely up to yourself, or you can watch from all of the above. You're more than welcome to do so. As always, timestamps will be added at the end, so you can easily check back and watch your placements whenever you wish to do so. Now, just to let you know, of course, it is a general reading, so don't force it. If you feel like the messages really doesn't truly resonate with you on a soul level, that's fine. Take it or leave it, all right? So this week I'm going to be using the Quantum as always, and I will be pulling tarot messages using the Tarot de la Nuit, which has become somewhat of a staple, replacing my original deck, which is the Intuitive. All right. So, as I have been doing so for the past several weeks, I choose a sign to begin with at random, just to make it a little bit more fair to each zodiac sign. So the role we got this week was for Sagittarius. So we're going to start with Sagittarius, and we'll work our way all the way around the astrological calendar to the sign of Scorpio. All right, so just so you know where we are beginning. Hey Nat, thanks for tuning in. I appreciate seeing you here. It's always a pleasure. So, without further ado, we're just going to get straight into it. So let's see, what is the weekly messages? Oh, also, I'm adding the September monthlies this weekend, so do check that out. They'll be going up over the weekend. Possibly over the course of next week as well, because I don't think I'll have time to do all signs and the extendeds in time. The first two signs are scheduled, and I'll be doing the next two tonight, okay? But it will start going up on the channel from this weekend, so do keep an eye out for the September 2020 readings for your sign. All right, anyway, let's get into the weeklies. So for Sagittarius, what is coming up for you this week? What are the key themes and energies you need to be made aware of? Oh, interesting how that slipped out. So you, Sag, have decrease and deception, all right? And the way deception slipped out was very, it just embodies this energy. It was very trickster energy, right? Very sneaky. And I feel like that's not without intent, right? There is someone that is doing some shit stirring behind the scenes, right? Someone who's trying to cause upset in a situation, possibly involving you and a colleague, you and a friend, you and a love interest, okay? It could be any of the above. It's going to be different for different people. So be aware of anyone who you get the feeling could be talking shit behind your back or stirring the pot, right? I think intuitively you're already getting some hits, right? There's someone around you that cannot be trusted. Listen to your intuition, because you are on the money, Sag, right? Whoever this friend, could even be a relative, right, for some of you, but I feel more like this is someone you work with or someone in your friendship circle, to be honest with you, that is stirring the pot and is trying to cause friction, upset, chaos between you and another person. Could be you and someone that is a love interest, you and a significant other, you and another friend, right? It could be. But regardless, this person is trying to cause upset for a reason. There is an agenda at play here, so do protect your energy, Sag, because I don't like how this came out as well. The way the deception cards slid out tell me that this is someone very close to you that is keeping tabs on a situation with the Page of Swords. Could be an air sign, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Someone who has an ulterior motive. So we have to see what that is, because this is obviously something significant. Even the energy that just came through is off. So do be aware of that. It's not to scare you or anything like that. It's nothing outside of your means to, handle. It's just there's someone very close to home that is not coming from the best of intentions. But you already know this. As I said, I literally just got confirmation. Thank you, Divine. Just got confirmation of that. Yeah, you already fucking know. That's the thing. You already know. Yeah. Because you are the Empress, okay? This can also be Taurus, Libra energy that you are connected with. This could be you or the significant other, right? In whatever context that is to you. I feel like someone is being depleted here. And in this context, I feel like this is you, Sag, okay? Regardless of your gender, this is just energy. You have a lot to give to the table, but someone is draining you. You see how this particular Empress is exhausted? That's how I'm seeing you right now, Sag. Someone is trying to drain you energetically. Someone is trying to emotionally manipulate you. This is either a friend, a family member, or someone you work with, okay? So from the Tarot, Sag, you have the Two of Wands, square energy, your energy, along with Leo and Aries. You also have the High Priestess, which is Pisces energy. So this is exactly what I was talking about. You already know. This is someone that I feel like you're already in the process of cutting ties with. So this could even be an ex, a jealous, vindictive ex that doesn't want to see you move on, okay? That's possible as well. But I feel like if this is an ex, this is someone that you stayed friends with or you stayed close to in some capacity. But you are moving on. You're choosing a new path. This person here, right? But I feel like intuitively, you already know that this person is trying to cause problems. So I do see you choosing to release that. This person could also be resorting to black magic, so just be aware of that. But whatever it is, you know, they're coming with not good intentions, that's all I can say. But you do have the Tower, okay? Scorpio energy, Aries energy, with the Ace of Cups. That is water, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. So regardless of this person's intentions and actions, all that's going to happen is whatever foundation that once existed between you and them is coming undone. Okay, you are aware now, okay? With the High Priestess, you're aware of what the obstacle was in the equation, and it was this person. And instead of allowing them to wreak havoc and cause chaos in your life, you're choosing to let that go and pursue a new connection here. This screams of a new love interest for me, okay? So this could easily be a vindictive, jealous ex that doesn't want to let you go, and you choosing to move forward and pursue a new love, right? Or this is a jealous friend or co-worker that maybe has feelings towards you or this person and is trying to cause strife here. But either way, this is someone that's very close to you. This could even be a family member, but I feel like it's probably more like in the friendship group or someone's ex, right? But I get this friend dynamic coming from this as well, but it could be work related. Regardless of any of that, you're aware of this person, you know what they're playing at, you know what the obstacle is in the situation, because this particular tower in this deck doesn't represent a tower that's fallen. It's the obstacle, it's the challenge, right? Something that needs to be removed, and that's what you're doing. You're removing yourself from the situation by cutting ties with this person and pursuing a new path, because you're aware that this person's intentions is rather questionable. And as I said, you are fully aware. Your intuition, okay, whatever you've been thinking and feeling about this person, this is your confirmation, Sagittarius. You're on point, okay? So don't doubt yourself. Pursue the new path, because that's where your happiness lies. So I hope that helps. Sorry it was so intense, but that's what's coming in. At the end of the day, you also have to make time for yourself. You have to give back to yourself. And I feel like whoever you're connecting with on an emotional level, right, they will give back to you, right? Instead of depleting you like this person is, this person wants to help replenish your cup, that wants you to prioritize yourself at this time, because you give so much and it's time to give back to yourself. And then when you're ready, you can pursue this new connection. So it's actually very positive. It's just obviously you got to deal with the obstacle first, Sagittarius. So I hope that helps, all right? Okay, woo, what a way to start, but let's continue. So that was for Sag. We're now going to go over to Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements for the sign of Capricorn for next week. What are the key themes and energies for Capricorn? Come on. Surely not. Thank you. Okay. It didn't feel right to me. Yeah, okay, great. Because I had the same card, so I have to check that it's not just, you know, the shuffle. Okay. So, Capricorn, you have the healing light in reverse, okay? And you also have behind a mask in reverse. Yeah. So what I'm getting from this combination, Capricorn, is that this is about vulnerability. For me, right now, what I'm feeling, this is screaming of vulnerability. Doing something unknown to you, something unfamiliar, something that's actually rather uncomfortable for you. It's like, oh, do I really have to put myself out there? Do I really have to express how I feel? I'm not sure I want to do this. I like having my comfort zone. I like having my mask, my protective barrier, right? I don't like letting people see too much of my inner world. But you're being encouraged to do so for a reason, right? Because it's time. That's actually what's going to free you. That's actually what's going to help heal you with regards to whatever it is that you are navigating out of from the past timeline, okay? Because we're all starting a new cycle now. So in order to truly step forward into the new paradigm, you have to be willing to, first of all, shed something here that isn't relevant to who you are now and where you're headed, and also not be afraid to express vulnerability, your emotions, so that you can truly accept this healing that's trying to enter your life at this time from the divine. Okay. Hey Lauren, welcome. Nice to see you. I have to get close because I cannot see anything. I am so blind. I actually need to get my eyes tested again because I need to change my prescription. All right, so let's see in terms of, yeah, you're sabotaging the process, Capricorn. You're slowing things down needlessly, but the divine is telling you time waits for no one, okay? Regardless of how uncomfortable it makes you feel, it's important to step out your comfort zone because that's where your true prosperity lies, okay? But you are the only one that's actually slowing this down and delaying your progress at this point, your abundance as well, because you have a lot on the horizon and you may not even realize it. Kind of reminds me of the September reading I just did for you as well. So I do recommend checking that out when that comes up this weekend. So in terms of the tarot, you have the Ace of Wands, okay? So fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sag, Five of Swords, air energy, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. You see, this is you sabotaging this new beginning, this new road, this path that's opening up for you now that will lead to your true abundance and bliss, happiness and stability. There is a lot of potential unfolding in your life, not just within that's being unleashed, but also in various opportunities that surround you. However, you are actively sabotaging this new beginning because of what it requires, and that is a letting go and also opening up and being vulnerable. You don't want to do that, Capricorn, because you don't want to surrender control. With this comes an element of needing to surrender, and that's not what you want to do. Regardless, I feel like with the Two of Wands and the Wheel of Fortune, okay, you're understanding that's exactly what it's going to take in order to see these big, profound changes enter your life. So I see you begrudgingly doing it, okay? Not exactly leaping to the occasion, right? Not doing it from a place of, yeah, this is exactly what I want to do. No, I see you in my mind's eye begrudgingly doing it, knowing because that's what you need to do in order to see these big changes in your life. And regardless, it's happening. You are being forced to take action here because it is in your highest good. As I said, the Wheel of Fortune waits for no one. If it's turning, it's turning. Yes, you can slow it down to an extent. Yes, you can delay things to an extent. But ultimately, you are going to be shifted and shunted out of the comfort zone. And with that can come some big tower moments. So to prevent that from happening, it's easier if you just surrender and take those steps. Because what you don't see that's on the horizon for you, Capricorn, is everything you've been asking for and waiting for with the 10 of Pentacles. Right? Earth energy, your energy, along with Taurus and Virgo. This is exactly what you've been working towards. This is having it all and not in a solitary energy either. This is with partners, friends, family, colleagues. This is a team coming together for the greater good in order to create wealth, abundance, stability across the board. So this is everything you've been working towards. So it'd be a real shame if the only reason this doesn't come into full effect is because of your unwillingness to surrender control and take the steps you're guided to take by the divine. So just something to be aware of. I keep saying this is the Ace of Wands. It's actually the Page of Wands. So yeah, I still feel like it's the same energy. This is communication from the divine. This is the divine guiding you. This is not coming from a person, though there could be a conversation taking place between you and another person. This is more about divine guidance, getting the signs from the divine, not accepting this healing energy that's coming in. All you're being asked to do is surrender. So it's up to you, Capricorn, but the way I see it, you have so much to look forward to, it's not even funny. But the only thing that can slow this down is yourself. So just be aware of that. So I hope that helps. Okay. All right. So that was Capricorn. Now we're going to go into Aquarius. So this will be for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements. What is the key energies for next week for Aquarius? Key energies and themes for next week. Okay. Wow, that's unexpected. Okay, Aquarius, you have true love in reverse and kindred partnership. Okay, I'm going to be honest with you. What I'm seeing right now with this combination is a karmic relationship. There is a karmic relationship that's being highlighted at this time for you. This could be something that's been going on for some time, or this could be something new that's forming. However, it's meant to show you things about yourself that you hide or that you run away from. There is a need to address this, okay? So there's a lot of mirroring that's taking place between you and another with the purpose of helping you to heal, to reflect, to make the necessary changes so you don't repeat the same cycles here. But I feel like this is almost like a do-over, right? So for some of you, I feel like you are repeating a karmic cycle because you didn't make those necessary adjustments. You didn't pivot when you had the opportunity to do so. So now you're in danger of repeating a whole new cycle with the same lessons being brought to the forefront once again. But this is definitely screaming of karma for me. This could be even with someone new that you are entering a new cycle with, but it's repeating the same lessons because you're not acknowledging that the things that you are finding challenging within the connection, the things that you do not like about this person are reflected within yourself, either highlighting wounds that you haven't healed or things that you're projecting onto the other person, right? So there's a need to really reflect on this because I do see like a do-over, a repeat. This is like a broken record, right? Okay, so let's see. Yeah, for some of you, it's about having to recalibrate the ego. I just saw the Queen of Wands. Ooh. What was that? I mean, these are not the cards I'm going to take, but they fell for a reason. Yeah, Knight of Wands, Four of Cups, Three of Pentacles, and the Hanged Man. Okay? So, Aquarius, this is about you pursuing your ego, what's ego-driven, your lust over love, and then being disappointed at the end of it all. So I feel like you may be making some reckless and impulsive decisions, i.e. how you connect with people, who you connect with, who possibly you turn down, and that always ends up in you being disappointed because you thought things would play out very differently. However, you have an opportunity to work with the divine, with the Three of Pentacles and the Hanged Man, in order to get the insight that's been trying to be given to you in a previous cycle, right? So it's like, even if you have to do a do-over and repeat the same kind of lessons, repeat a similar cycle in a new connection or even in the same connection, it's not with the intent of torturing you, it's with the intent of helping you to finally see what adjustments needs to be made, what work needs to be done within in order to truly heal, right? In order to gain that clarity, elevated perspective on things, right? And a more objective viewpoint, so you can do what is needed, so you can break free from these chains, right? But there's still this energy here of acting impulsively and doing things in a reckless manner. So even if you're entering a new partnership, with true love being in reverse, I feel like this is something that you may be entering to appease your ego or your lust, as opposed to you being truly in love with this person, okay? I gotta tell you how I see it. I'm just being honest. Yeah, but you're still thinking about the past, how things went awry with a previous person, possibly, or even with the same person, right? You may be fighting a lot with this person. Yeah, there's someone you're at a distance from that you want to reconcile with, so that's why true love's in reverse. Yeah, I'm not surprised. Because you may be entering a new relationship under false pretenses because you're actually still energetically attached to someone else. You have the Six of Cups, water energy, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, the Five of Wands, fire energy, Aries, Sagittarius. This is about you being at odds with someone from the past, someone who could have been a soulmate. And that's why you can't let this go, because no matter how much you try to move on, you still feel energetically attached to them. You still reminisce on past time, so you still think about all the things that went wrong in the connection, and that's why you cannot focus on the new connection here, right? Because your energy is still tied up to the past. You haven't released it. That's why there is a repeat going on here, because you're not moving forward. With the Three of Cups, you want to reconcile, okay? And the Devil, that is that karmic attachment I told you about. You're still attached to the past, and now you're trying to enter possibly a new connection with someone who is also a karmic, right? So you're just going to repeat the same lessons. And I feel like there's ultimately going to be sadness here because, I mean, it says it all in this word. You don't love this person. You're still attached to the past, right? Whatever this past situation is and whoever this connection was with, you want to reconcile with this past person. That's why we got the Three of Cups. There's three energies here. Your past person, you, and the present person, whoever you're connecting with now. So that's why it's showing up with Devil energy, because it's, you know, it's an unhealthy obsession or attachment to your past. It's something you're refusing to release. So definitely take some time out, Aquarius, to have a look at that, because I do see it causing trouble in paradise soon enough, okay? So just be aware. See, look at that under the deck, Two of Pentacles. That is your energy, your time, your resources being divided between what you currently have and what was. So you're still on the fence because, yeah, I see you entering a new partnership, but you still want to reconcile with someone else. Okay, well, it's your life, Aquarius. I can't tell you what to do, but you need to reflect on that, okay? And make a decision that's really based on how you truly feel, because I feel like it wouldn't be fair to you or this person if you pretend you're in love with someone or that you want to be with someone when you're actually thinking of someone else. Okay, so I hope that helps. All right, so let's go over to Pisces. Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What is coming up for you next week? Pisces. Nice. Okay, what else? Oh, I like this, Pisces. I love it when I get a good set of cards for Pisces, because my gosh, you guys have been through it for some time. So it's always great when I can pull a good reading for you guys. Okay, so Pisces, you have intuition and manifestation, which is awesome, and deserving. So yes, I feel like what you may not know is that all of those manifestations you've been hoping for, praying for, all of that work you've been doing, right, is going to start materializing in the 3D. Because yes, you deserve it. You've earned this, right? Like I said, you guys have been through it, but your blessings are about to transpire. They're about to materialize into the 3D, right? It took a long time for certain things to come together. This is going to be something significant. This is not a small wish or hope that you had. No, this is something significant. This is something that's going to lead to a lot of abundance here, okay? So it's something that I feel like you hoped for, you prayed for, you wished upon a star for, right? This could have been in your mind's eye for years even, hoping that it would finally come together. And now I feel like it's going to start forming in your reality. You're going to get signs that this is coming in. So this is awesome. It may even be a bit overwhelming when it does, because you just never saw it coming, because you always felt like perhaps, you know, you were constantly waiting for something that may never arrive, but now it's coming in, which is amazing. All right, so what could this manifestation be? What is this in regards to? Or at least give us a gist, because it's going to be different for different people. Oh, wow, Pisces. You've learned a lot from your past cycles, I can tell you. You've learned a lot of things. I feel like you are more vocal about your wishes, your wants, your desires, and it's really going to serve you moving forward. I feel like as well, you're cutting out a lot of toxic people from your life, and you're not afraid to do so anymore, because you're understanding that you have an obligation to your own well-being, to, you know, self-protect, your self-love and self-care, right? That you are responsible only for yourself at this point, right? Unless, of course, you have a family, like children and things. But I mean, in regards to like outside parties, no, you're not responsible to their happiness. You're responsible for your own happiness, right? And that's what I'm seeing you learning from this past cycle. So instead of focusing on what other people want, you started to focus on yourself and what you want, and now it's starting to shift. Your reality is changing as a result. You have the Empress. That is you in the equation, okay? In your divine feminine. That is also Taurus, Libra energy. Pisces, with the Six of Cups, as I said, you learned so much from the past. You learned how perhaps you may have even betrayed yourself in the past by putting people before yourself that wasn't even deserving of your time, your love, and attention. Whereas now you're truly starting to give back and realizing that you are also deserving of happiness, love, and stability. And that's what I see you manifesting, okay? The Empress is someone who's truly abundant. And that's what I see you manifesting in the near future, a lot of abundance. This can be in many forms. I feel like for a lot of you, it can be material, but more than that, it's going to be very much emotional, okay? This is about your bonds, your connections. But I feel like your stability will also be there. So if you've been worried about money, that is going to change. It may take a little bit of time for it to all fall into place, but I see it gradually materializing for you. So don't fear, Pisces. You have the Seven of Swords, I was going to say. I'll tell you why I said seven nearly in a minute. You have the Knight of Swords, okay? Gemini energy with the Two of Wands. The Two of Wands is constantly showing in these readings at the moment, and it's not without reason, because there's a lot of cord cutting that's taking place and a lot of releasing when it comes to the past timelines, past situations, past environments, as well as obviously the connections. So there's a lot that is changing for the collective across the board, embracing the new, embracing potential, freedom, possibility, right? That's what I see you doing. And I feel like now you're getting, like I said, very vocal and very clear on what it is that you will tolerate and what you won't tolerate. High boundaries, right? And you're not willing to back down on them. You know what you're releasing and you know what you're embracing at this time. So that is what's allowing these manifestations to come in. So the only thing that can trip you up at this point is clinging on to people that do not have your best interests at heart, that are more self-serving, okay? Or that may be jealous of these blessings that are coming in for you, right? Backstabbers. So just be aware of that. Because there may be a person, specific person, or even several people that you still need to cut ties with, okay, in order to protect your energy. Because there you go, Ace of Wands. That is that new beginning that you are choosing to embrace. Amazing. This is fantastic. So I'm really glad that I got that for you, Pisces, because like I said, you deserve it, okay? It's about time that you have these big changes, positive changes coming in for you. So I'm really glad to see that. Okay. Yeah, look at that. Higher self. Oh my gosh, you guys are on point right now. Your intuition is tapped in. You're really communicating and connected with your higher self. You're manifesting in the Empress mode. This is fantastic. Okay. Oh, like I said, love coming in as well for some of you. For a lot of you, I feel. Oh my God, that's beautiful. Okay, so congratulations with that, Pisces. Okay, So we're now going to go over to Aries. I'm just going to take a swig of my water and we'll continue. Okay, so for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Oh, that was a terrible shuffle. Let me just go again. This is for next week. For Aries, please. I feel like you guys are being kind of stubborn. Get that with the cards, that energy, this very stubborn energy. But let's see. What's coming up for Aries next week? What's coming up for Aries? What are the key themes and energies for Aries? Oh, okay, that's why. So Aries, you have discovery, okay? And you also have present power, which is awesome. I love that both of these are in the upright for you, Aries. So this is it. You are standing firm. That's why I was feeling like that stubborn energy. This is actually you just standing firm, standing tall. Kind of there's something you discovered or learned about yourself or about your past experiences, how things are shaping for you in the present and how that's going to set you up for the future. So I feel like you are taking a completely different outlook on life as a whole, not just your own experiences, but how your past, how things are playing out for you, how it's all been setting you up to become the most powerful version of yourself, right? You are starting to embody your power. You're starting to really embrace the ascendant aspect of what it means to be an Aries, which is fantastic, right? And I feel like it is going to set you up very, very well. I feel like you're going to discover a lot of hidden potential. So if there's something that you've been wanting to do and you feel like you never quite found the perfect thing that you could really, dig yourself into or get your teeth into, something that you can see yourself being very successful in or see being something that brings a lot of happiness into your life. I feel like you're discovering whatever this is. And it's something within you. This could be a gift that you have, a talent. This could be a skill, a hidden skill that you have. Something you're learning and discovering about yourself that is setting you up for a future of success, happiness, feeling very much in your power, feeling like you essentially have the world in the palm of your hands, right? So this is you really not only tapping into your potential, but understanding how you can shape your reality, how it truly works, right? Which is awesome. Okay. So let's continue and see what else we can find out here. So let's dig a bit more about this. What's all this about? This Aries is tapped into something, somewhat of a gold mine here, right? Some gold mine of information, of knowledge that is serving them very, very well in the present and also in the future. Okay, I feel like it hit you like a lightning bolt. There was some kind of epiphany or realization here. After a period of feeling stuck, of feeling disempowered, feeling like, I don't know, maybe even in a bit of a nihilistic energy, feeling like, what is the point in anything? Nothing ever changes. And then boom, you get struck by lightning and you're like, oh my gosh, everything makes perfect sense now. It's literally like that. That's what I'm getting. There was a big epiphany that took place here. Yeah, I think you're realizing that your challenges actually served as blessings in the long run. It set you up for what's about to unfold. You have the 9 of Swords and the 8 of Wands, as I mentioned, okay? Air energy, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, with your energy, fire, and also Sagittarius and Leo. So this is really speaking of, like I said, feeling downtrodden in some way, being stressed, anxious, unhappy, miserable in some shape or form, feeling like nothing's ever going to go your way, and then boom, this new energy comes in. Something hits you like a lightning bolt, an epiphany, a discovery, self-discovery, something you realize about yourself. You're like, oh my gosh, this changes everything, right? Whatever it was, it changes everything. And now you're looking at things completely differently. You go from being in this disempowered, lethargic energy to springing into action, okay? You may even go somewhere, try something, communicate something, right? This is an action card. It's also a communication card. So I see you springing into action to do something or say something, right? With the Four of Pentacles, Earth energy, and the Death cards, the Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Scorpio here, right? You could have it in your chart or be dealing with one. I feel like this is a huge transformation. Again, going from being in this stuck, stagnant energy, feeling like you have to withdraw, okay? Feeling like you can't put yourself out there, or that nothing's going to change, that you have to hang on to all that you have in order to maintain some sense of stability, and then boom, everything changing, nothing looking the same again. This is huge. Whatever this is, it's going to be different, obviously, for different people, but it's big, okay? It's a life-changing event, this is, or epiphany or realization. And it completely changes your energy, it changes your approach, your outlook, and you just spring back to life. It's like literally reviving you from the dead, like you be a zombie, okay? It's like that kind of energy. And I feel like it comes after a period of strife within a conflict, of feeling stuck, feeling like there's just nothing but challenges and obstacles. Sorry about the crazy traffic out there. But, you know, it's that kind of energy. And then you go from that to overcoming this, right? Seeing it as something that is actually serving you as opposed to something that is, you know, against you. Because maybe there's some kind of friction in the environment that you're in that forces you to take action and get out of that environment. Because like I said, that Eight of Wands, that's like movement, right? That's taking action. So I feel like something is ignited a fire in your belly again, which is great, Aries. So I hope that helps. Okay, so let's continue. That was Aries. Now we're going to go over to Taurus. Okay, so this will be for... Wow, they both came out like together, and it was almost like the way they flew just now across was like butterfly wings, like this. So this is something significant. I'm going to take them both because the way they came out is highly significant. This is something that is changing, okay? Because butterflies represent change, transformation, new beginnings, shifts, right? So you have the sacred temple in reverse and the healing light in reverse. So Taurus, this is what's changing. This is you going through an awakening. Yeah, you are going through an awakening. You are realizing your own divinity. You are realizing what it means to be a sovereign being, a spiritual being, what it means to be energy, what it means to be of the ether, what it means to transcend space and time and the physical. So either you have some kind of life-altering experience, right? Or you just are going through a significant spiritual awakening, and it's completely changing how you view yourself and life as a whole. You are realizing your true divinity here, right? And that is what's going to bring a lot of light into your life. It's going to transform and transmute your energy. And I feel like it's going to help open up the heart space as well. Okay, that's why the divine willed this to take place, right? Because this was divinely guided, because you needed to be cracked open, okay? And that is what's going to free you. This is actually very beautiful, okay? So this is something that could be taking place next week, or you're having these deep realizations, okay? This moment of self-realization. And that you may be coming to realize that you are a part of a greater whole, and that you are not separate from the universe or the collective consciousness. You are one and the same, okay? So this is a very strong spiritual awakening, I feel, that's taking place for some of you. For others, this is like a deepening in terms of like the knowledge of self, okay? You may even be starting to access some Akashic records for some of you. For those who have already had some strong levels of awakening in the past, Okay? Because bearing in mind, you go through various stages of awakening. But that's what I'm getting. Oh, yeah, definitely having your heart center reactivated and healed here. Wow, okay. You are coming back online in a big way, Taurus, okay? So you have the Two of Pentacles, Earth energy, your energy, along with Capricorn and Virgo. The High Priestess, Pisces energy, okay? So you could have it in your chart or be dealing with one. I see a few signs here. But regardless, Taurus, this is about you. Kind of, you've had one foot in, one foot out for some time. I think it's because there is an element of fear that comes with this, and a knowing that, you know, once you really embrace this awareness, you know, this paradigm shift, nothing is ever going to look the same. You can't go back because it's not the same reality. And that can be very scary in the beginning, especially, you know, if you are going through a significant awakening for the first time. That can be terrifying, but it is also incredibly liberating. It's like one of the most beautiful things you can do for yourself, right? And I feel like now you're understanding that it's time. You've been living between two worlds for too long, and it's time to step up and embrace this High Priestess energy, right? Your energy as a spiritual sovereign being. Okay, so you are the High Priestess in this situation. Okay, so you may even be tapping into your psychic abilities more and more, rather than fearing it or, you know, kind of palming it off. You're starting to embrace it more, especially because with that you have the Queen of Cups, that is Cancerian energy, and the Strength card, Leo. Okay, you could have these placements. You could even be dealing with someone who's of this energy, maybe had these signs. Yeah, this awakening could even be triggered through a connection here, because the Queen of Cups could represent someone that's in your life that you have a romantic connection to, right? Or this could even be just your energy of your heart space coming back online. I feel like for some of you, it's both things. But regardless, yeah, it does require you facing your fears. It does require you not letting your ego stop you from taking that step forward, okay? Listening to your higher self, listening to your intuition that is guiding you forward, because it is in your highest good. It is in your best interest to do so, because you are elevating, you are evolving, you are transcending the old paradigm. And I feel like your fear kind of kept you between two worlds, but now you're starting to work through those fears and come forward, which is awesome. And especially because at the bottom of the deck, Taurus, you have the Sun. So more Leo energy. Some of you guys have Leo in your chart, or you're connected to one. But this is it. Look at this awakening. Look at the gorgeous dawn that's breaking as a result of this awakening. Coming through a period of, you know, darkness, of uncertainty, of fear, of being shrouded in doubt and confusion, not being able to see clearly, and coming to see the light, seeing this glorious transformation and change that's happening in your life. That's going to bring a lot of balance, a lot of clarity, a lot of stability, a lot of love, happiness, joy, true joy. I feel like you're going to experience unconditional love on a level you've never experienced before. And it's coming directly from the divine, and potentially also from a love connection here. If you allow yourself to experience it, yeah, look at that world at the bottom of the deck, underneath the sun, okay? It's time to embrace the new paradigm. Amazing. That's an incredible reading, Taurus. So I hope that helps. Wow. Okay. So, oh my gosh, I gotta show you quickly. Beneath the two oracle cards I pulled, you also have intuition and manifestation. So you see, that's like High Priestess energy right there. Unbelievable. Okay. So let's go over now to Gemini. So this will be for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. So let's see, what are the key themes and energies for you next week? What is it you need to know, Gemini? I like this. I'm liking these shifts that are taking place for the collective, though. This is awesome. Let's see. Okay. Wow. So Gemini, you have present power, and you also have professional assistance. Okay. So I feel like, okay, for some of you guys, I feel like you're being elevated, you're being given a significant platform. You may even be getting management of some sort. Okay, you may be working with someone who can help you manage assets, that can help you in terms of your career goals, okay, or business, something like that. For some of you guys, you may be an entrepreneur looking to get investment, looking to propose some kind of business idea. For others of you, this could be about, again, obtaining some significant resources here that you're needing assistance with on a legal front, okay? Regardless, I feel like it's something that's setting you up long term, okay? Something big, something significant. Some of you guys are getting an inheritance or some deeds to property. Maybe you brought property, or you will be buying property. Yeah, I'm getting that kind of vibe from this, okay? And I feel like that's why you're going to need to reach out to maybe a lawyer, an accountant, a manager of properties, something like that. I don't know, depending on whatever this is. But I feel like it's something that's setting you up for long term, not just for yourself, but also your family, which is awesome. Okay, that's very interesting and specific, but okay, we'll take it. So take it how it resonates for you, Gemini, if it does. All right, but this is big. Whatever it is, it's big. So you may get even some kind of communication from a lawyer or some kind of manager of assets that you need to sign on the dotted line in order to obtain whatever this abundance is, okay? I did see deserving at the bottom of the deck, so it's something that you are legally entitled to, okay? Whatever this prosperity is. Okay, so let's see what else we can find out here for you. Yeah, be careful of who you tell about this though, because there may be some people that want a slice of the pie. Okay, so you have to use your discernment here, especially if you have any scorned exes. You know, this could be estranged partners, people that you were once in a relationship with. This could even be someone you divorced, okay, that wants a slice of the pie, even though you're not even legally together. This could even be a divorce, right? Some kind of settlement. But just be aware of that, because someone wants to play dirty here, Gemini. Okay. But regardless, like I said, this abundance is for you, right? It's got your name on it, not theirs, whoever this is. Because you do have the Five of Swords, okay? Air energy, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. The Emperor, that is Aries energy. Could be a Taurus, but this is specifically Aries, okay? So that could mean something to you. I feel like, let me show you how I was seeing it, okay? That looks better like this. This is how I was coming across when I pulled the cards, having it laid out in front of me. So I feel like you need to take cover, right? Protect yourself legally, because someone is going to try and play dirty to get to what it is that you are either you've already obtained or what you are obtaining, right? So I feel like for some of you, you're going to have to lawyer up, because this person is going to try and exploit whatever loopholes they can in order to get whatever it is that you want. For some of you, okay, this is pretty messed up. I feel like this is for someone specific, and I'm sure they'll see this because I just got this. For some of you, be very, very careful, because I feel like someone may have a life insurance claim on you and you may not even know it. I don't know, that just came in, so I had to give that warning for someone. So just be mindful, okay? Because someone out there, you hear the police sirens as well? Be careful, Gemini. Someone out there, I'm telling you, your spouse or someone you're estranged from has some kind of life insurance policy on you, and they may do something bad to try and claim it, okay? I'm not going to say you're going to die or anything like that, of course not. But just be aware if you are dealing with a scorned ex-spouse or someone like that, okay? Because I feel like someone has some really messed up intentions. So that's for someone. That's not for everybody. That's for a specific person that morning. And you heard those sirens, okay? The divine is communicating for a reason, this message. So someone needed to know that. But for the rest of you, it's just a case of you've got someone who's greedy and who's going to try and use the law to get what it is you have, okay? Especially if this is a family member that thinks they're entitled to your part of inheritance or something like that. But regardless, the thing is, you have a very good nature, Gemini. You have a heart of gold, okay? Hence the Ace of Pentacles, because you also have the Page of Pentacles. So I feel like if you're concerned that this person is going to be left out, that they're going to be struggling, some of you may even offer something small, okay? Not obviously what they're asking for necessarily, but you may make some kind of peace offering because you don't want to see this person struggle. Especially if this was someone you were once married to or in a serious commitment with, right? You don't want to see them struggle, so you may be offering something to them. Or if you have children together, you don't want to see your children go without a cause, so you may be offering something to them, right? So this is coming from a well-intentioned place, but this, again, is screaming of some kind of abundance that's coming in for you, Gemini, but you do have to protect it, okay, with the Emperor energy. You have to be on guard because there is someone here that is ruthless, okay, that wants to take what it is that you have from you. So just be alert of that, okay, and be very protective of your energy. And yeah, if you have someone that you know is particularly dangerous, yeah, don't ignore the warning signs is all I'd say. That's only for one particular person, all right? So don't freak out everybody. And then at the bottom of the deck, you have the Sun. So you see, good things are coming your way because you are deserving of this. This is your abundance, okay? This is your abundance, Gemini. This is meant for you. That's why even if someone has ill intentions against you, they will not prosper. It will not succeed because this is your new beginning, okay? This is your beginning, not theirs. They cannot take this from you because I do feel like you're divinely guided and protected, but you do have to be alert, okay? But this is beautiful. I feel like this is something that has been, I don't know, on its way to you for some time, but it's finally coming in. So I hope that helps whoever needed those messages. It was quite specific. Okay, so that was Gemini. Now we're going to go over to Cancer. That's the thing. I have no control over what comes through. Whatever comes through, comes through. And if I see a warning like that, I have to say it. I can't not say it. It would be really irresponsible of me. Just at the same time, I'm not going to, scaremonger you guys away. No, like that's for someone specific who clearly needed that message because they're dealing with someone who's particularly shady, okay? But for the most part, you guys already know that there's people that want to take this abundance, and I feel like you already know that they don't stand a chance, okay? But anyway, so over to Cancer now. This will be for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Okay. I love how these cards have been coming out, some of them. And the last one, please. Key themes for next week for Cancer. Cancer, you're afraid to open up your heart again. Yeah. You haven't let go of past pain and you're afraid to love again. Because you have the loving woman in reverse and you have courage in reverse. Cancer, Cancer, you are the epitome of the loving woman in the upright, okay? You love unconditionally. You love to depths that most do not comprehend, okay? You are a very deep, emotional, intuitive sign. But because of wounding that you're still healing at the moment, you are terrified of putting yourself out there again. You're afraid to love, okay? I feel like your heart center has been going through an activation. You may even be doing some chakra healing work at this time, but you are really terrified of embracing a new love, right? For those of you who are single, because I feel like whoever I'm picking up on, you guys are not in a relationship. You could have even recently separated from someone, but I feel like you're afraid to love again because of some past pain. And I think the way you look at love as well, because I'm getting like the damsel and the knight in shining armor, both in reverse. I feel like you're kind of looking at it like this fairy tale love doesn't exist, right? There aren't people who love like that. That doesn't happen, right? The stories are just stories. It doesn't exist. There's no such thing as unconditional love. There's no such thing as people who truly love on that level. It just doesn't happen. So I feel like your outlook on love has been dampened massively, which is a real shame. I can understand why that happens, but it's a real shame. It's like you're really skeptical that true love exists, essentially, which is why you're not wanting to put yourself out there anymore, because you haven't let go of the past, of what pain you've experienced, where people lay you down, where you felt like, you know, there was more strife and struggle in connections than love or anything else, right? But let's see. So what can help Cancer with this? What is it that they need to know that may be coming up for them next week with regards to this particular energy? Yeah, you may even be sabotaging a connection with a divine masculine here, even though there's a lot of love here. Could be an Aries or a Scorpio or even a Virgo, okay? Or someone who has these placements, doesn't have to be. But you have the Emperor, okay? Aries energy. Sorry again with the traffic. I don't know. People are homicidal when it comes to the road here. Anyway, you have Aries energy, and you also have the Five of Swords, which is Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, okay? So I feel like someone, this divine masculine here, okay, this could be you if you do identify with the divine masculine, or this could be the person you are connected to, okay, energetically. I feel like someone is coming online to their emotions and how they feel about you or how you feel about them, okay? Someone is awakening to how they truly feel about the other, okay? This divine masculine. And rather than running from it, they're starting to face it for what it truly is, what this connection truly means to them. However, I feel like the feminine is actively sabotaging it, pushing this person away because of the wounding, because of the pain they experienced, the heartache, the betrayal, the confusion, the lies, or whatever it was, right? Whatever you dealt with in the past. So now I feel like when your divine masculine, this could be someone new even, is coming forward, you are just shutting it down. You're like not even willing to give it the time of day. You are not willing to open up emotionally. I feel like you're very cutting with your words as well. So just be mindful of that, Cancer. So this is like you, this is Cancer triggered, which is not the best energy, okay? However, we do see the Eight of Wands, okay? Fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and also the Knight of Cups. That's specifically Scorpio, right? But this is water energy. So Cancer, as much as you're trying to push love away from you, it is coming in tenfold. So it's like the more you resist, the more intensely it tries to find you. This literally feels like the divine, you know, sending out Cupid and just being like, hit Cancer with every arrow you've got, okay? We need to get them online. We need to activate their heart space. You know, it's too precious for them to not share it with someone significant who has a lot to give also, right? So I feel like you are not just being headhunted by love. I feel like you are literally being scoped out, targeted, right? Stalked by love. Because it's time to heal. It's time to embrace, you know, this kind of connection once more. And I feel like that's what's happening. So some communication or action is being taken very quickly towards you. It's going to come out of nowhere, but it's coming from a place of love, a true desire to express how this, potentially this masculine really feels about you, okay? And that's going to be really scary for you because you've been keeping love at an arm's length for some time now, but it's coming, right? So you may be really shocked to see this coming in and how it's coming across, because this is someone who's like, I've been waiting for you all my life, or I've been wanting to be with you for so long. And you may have had no idea this person even felt this way. There's something shocking for sure. It's something you didn't see coming. It's coming very quickly and intensely and very passionately, but also romantically. So you may feel like this is bullshit because it's coming from that place. You're like, that's not true. That doesn't happen. That doesn't exist. What is this person's agenda here? Again, Five of Swords energy, right? So you have to be mindful of that. So I feel like Cancer, when this communication comes in, this could be a message or some phone call that comes in next week. Could be next week. I feel like it is because it's coming up now, right? So you may receive a phone call, a message from this person next week that just seems very intense, very out of nowhere, you know, very impulsive and very much like impassioned, right? Like all of a sudden there's just this burning desire to be with you and you're just like, what? Like, what are you even talking about right now? So I feel like that is going to trigger a hermit mode for you, right? A temporary hermit mode. Because you're like, I need to understand what the hell this even means. Who is this person even to me at this point? What are they really about? It doesn't matter how well you know this person. You're going to be really questioning it and doing a lot of soul searching to ask yourself, how do I really feel about this person? How do I really feel about this connection? Is this something I want, right? I feel like the answer lies within and you know that. So you're going to give yourself a little bit of time to reflect on that. You know, whether or not, is this really what it looks like, i.e. Hierophant and the Ten of Cups, my forever person potentially. Someone that I can build a beautiful, happy ever after with. Could this fairy tale really exist for me? But I feel like the only person that's going to truly block this and possibly walk away from this at this point is you, Cancer. But that's what you're going to be asking yourself. Is this real? Does this actually exist? Right? Because those two energies together, that is marriage, family, settling down, happy ever after, right? If that's what you want. So that's where you're questioning yourself. Does this really exist? So brace yourself for that one, Cancer. I hope that helped, right? Okay, so yeah, I just saw the Ascended Masters, so keep an eye out for the signs, is what the Divine are telling you, because they're all around, okay? Okay, so that was Cancer. We'll go over to Leo now. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What is it that Leo needs to know for next week? What are the key themes and energies for Leo? See a lot of signs wanting to play it safe at this time, even though they're being urged to get out the comfort zone, to take a calculated risk. Because Leo, you have playing it safe and courage in reverse as well, right? So similar energies, you're not wanting to put yourself out there. I don't know what this is in regards to. You just, yeah, this could be in relation to love, this could be career, this could be about friends, this could be about just about anything, right? But this is going to be something specific to you, okay? That as much as, you know, there could be all sorts of things that could lead to blessings, abundance, happiness, beautiful memories out there. It's like, no, I'm good where I'm at. Things are comfortable here, things are relatively stable. You know, I don't want to rock the boat. I'd rather just stay where I'm at. It's safe here. You know, not knowing that there could be something truly amazing if you just gave it a chance, right? Not wanting to do so though, not wanting to put yourself out there, not wanting to take the risk. Because with risk, there's no guarantees. But it's like, yeah, but even if you stay where you are, there's no guarantees that everything will stay as it is, right? So this is kind of surprising, Leo, because I feel like obviously this would be your energy, right, in the upright. But right now, I feel like your fears are kind of getting the better of you. You may be afraid because of what's happening in the world. You don't want to put yourself out there. You don't want to make plans because they might you might have to backtrack. They may fall apart. You may have to reschedule or whatever. But I feel like you're not wanting to put yourself out there. All right, what is this in regards to for Leo? Let me get a bit more insight as to what this could be about. The Knight of Cups keep wanting to come out, Scorpio energy. So this could be even about dating, okay? You're not wanting to get back out there and date people, right? You're not wanting to connect with new people, not necessarily even dating, but like making new friends, you know, just socializing in general. I mean, of course, yeah, you have to take certain precautions, but still, you know, it's good to actually interact with other humans, right? But I feel like you're not really wanting to do that so much right now. What is going on here? Okay, so for some of you, there may be travel involved and that's what you're concerned about, or you're having to leave one environment and go to another and you're not wanting to do so, or you're worried about how it's going to pan out. Yeah, you're worried about how that's going to play out, how it's going to pan out. But I feel like the divine are telling you there's nothing to worry about. You just need to be smart about it and take the appropriate steps. You have the Six of Swords, okay? Energy, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, and the Strength. So here you are, Leo. Like I said, this would be your card also if it was, you know, this is you in the upright, okay? But this is you when you're not feeling at your best. And I feel like that's what's happening here. You're being encouraged by the divine to move forward, move on, to take calculated risks, to get prepared, right? Make plans and take the steps you're guided to take. It's time to move forward, okay? For some of you, this is about travel or relocating. You may be moving home. There is a change of scenery and environment here that is going to do you the world of good. The only thing that's kind of stopping you in your tracks is yourself, is your fear. What if this goes wrong? What if that goes wrong, right? Don't feed into that. And I think with the Ace of Swords as well, I feel like the divine is giving you some very strong hints that it's time, okay? That you have everything you need to move forward. That you have the insight, the awareness, the knowledge, the know-how. So your fears are almost like unfounded. It's like the divine is like, I'm not leading you this way to set you up for failure, right? This is something that you truly want. It's just you're fearful of on some level. But it's time. With the Knight of Swords, this could be a Gemini that you're connecting with, or you could have it in your chart. But it's about taking action, taking calculated risks, just having that conversation, making those plans and fulfilling them, okay? Kind of backing it up with action, okay? And that's what you're being encouraged to do. But there's a lot of fear that's been triggered by this move, by this change of environment, by this conversation, this need to express yourself, a truth here about how you feel, about what it is you want, about making the necessary changes. Oh, Hierophant at the bottom of the deck. Did see the Knight of Cups before. So for some of you, this is about breaking out of the comfort zone and certain traditions, possibly certain ways of doing things that you've always done. This could be about family as well, breaking karmic cycles, ancestral karma, generational curses. Maybe no one's ever done what you're about to do, and that's why there's a lot of fear that's being stirred within you. And it could be projections from people in your environment. That's why you're being encouraged to leave it, okay? But for others of you, yeah, with the Hierophant, the Page of Cups, this could be a Pisces, and the Lovers, and more Gemini energy. This is about expressing how you really feel about someone who's had a close eye on you as well, Leo. So I feel like there is a union that's trying to come together here. I feel like there's probably a lot of mirroring here. You're probably both afraid of the same thing. But there is a need to have this conversation, and I feel like it's coming up very soon. You may say something impulsive, so just be mindful. You may even come across a little bit distant or harsh because you're trying to protect yourself. Don't do that. Express how you really feel. Because I feel like there is a significant connection at stake here for a lot of you. Okay, so just be aware of that. Wow, okay. More of these divine unions trying to come together. Alright, so that was for Leo. Let's go over to Virgo. So Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What is coming up for Virgo? Oh my gosh. Talk about unions. My God. Okay. So for you, Virgo, it looks like you're going to have your cake and eat it. Okay. It looks like you're going to be living your best life. Because you have the honoring path. So that is getting recognition, success, a platform, some kind of outside validation for something that you're good at, something you're talented at, a skill, or your work, okay? So some kind of recognition. But you also have the loving man, okay? So someone is seeing you as a blessing in their life, okay? I feel like this can also be about work though. I'm getting that very strongly. So it's like work is going to be doing really well for you, okay? You may get like even a higher paid position, a pay raise, or just acknowledgement for the work that you put in and how you do fantastic work. Okay, it could be something like that. For some of you, you could be like influencers or having some kind of social platform that's going to start taking off. For others of you, this is about simply someone recognizing your worth, okay? Seeing you as a divine being, seeing you as the be-all and end-all, okay? Like the sun radiates from you, okay? And this could be a masculine that's coming towards you, okay, with the loving man, or this could be you even wanting to make some kind of offer to someone here, okay? So take it how it resonates for you. But I do see two parties coming together, which is awesome. A lot of romantic feelings being stirred, especially because you have present power at the bottom of the deck. Someone's plucked up the courage to approach potentially you, Virgo, or you are plucking up the courage to approach someone that you see as, you know, this radiant being, you know, someone that you see like in a very high energy, okay, in a very ascendant energy. Someone who is just glowing, okay? Or this is you and how someone's perceiving you. So take it how it resonates. Okay, so let's continue and see what is coming up with the tarot. Oops, don't mind me just breaking my table. Not really, but you know. But yeah. Okay, first card just flipped up. What is it? Ah, okay, it could be a Sagittarius that's coming towards you, Virgo. You could have it in your chart. What else we got here? Okay, yeah, this could be a reconciliation for some of you. Someone's wanting to talk though. And hoping for success. Yeah, this is screaming of wanting to be successful. Okay, so you have Temperance, okay, Sagittarius, as I said, with the Five of Cups. Water energy, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Virgo, someone wants to come back. Someone wants to heal a connection, make it right, show you how they really feel about you, okay? That they do actually have a tremendous amount of love for you. I feel like even if they never showed you or communicated how they saw you, right? Or this is what you're wanting to do for someone else. Again, take it how it resonates. Whoever's in the masculine energy, right? I'm just going to say the masculine, okay? Not gender, energy. Whoever's in their masculine energy right now is wanting to communicate here, right? Express how they really feel, that they want to heal this connection, that they want to bring healing into their lives and the lives of this person. Even if they never expressed how they really felt about the other person, they're willing to do so now because they literally see the other person as like the one for them, or like they see them in such high regard, they hold them in such high regard that it may have been even a bit intimidating for this person, right? And maybe that's why they didn't show it in the past, because they were afraid to, or they didn't want to come across in a different way, in a negative way, right? But they do hold this person, this other person, in very high regard. Maybe there was even this energy of, oh, I can't come forward because I know this person's too good for me, which is nonsense, okay? I never buy into that, to be honest with you. It doesn't matter, right? No one's better than anyone. It's just about what are you bringing to the table and how are you going about it, right? So that's what I'm getting from this. But I feel like this person is finally plucking up the courage to express how they really feel and how devastated they were perhaps losing this connection, or the thought of potentially losing. Maybe they did, or maybe they almost lost this connection. But there is a desire to heal what was broken, for sure, okay? Something was fractured here and someone wants to heal it. With the Page of Wands, fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. With the Six of Wands, someone is convinced that if they just express their true feelings, if they can really just come forward with the best intentions, their true intentions, and express themselves from the heart, they feel that's what will guarantee the success, okay? This is what will bring it together. As I said, for you, Virgo, I honestly feel that by you just showing up in your authentic light across the board, in your work, in your friendships, right? In your day-to-day life, you are going to be very successful, okay? You're going to see a lot of happiness, abundance. You're going to see a lot of wins in your life, providing you stay true to yourself and you don't diminish who you really are, okay? Because you are glorious as a being. So stay true to yourself. Don't be afraid to shine your light, and you will reap the rewards. You'll see a lot of success in your life. And I feel like when it comes to this person, whoever the masculine is in the equation, they're hoping that if they just come forward with their best foot forward, okay, layer on the charm, express how they really feel about the other person and how much love, desire, passion they have, that's what's guaranteeing the victory, okay? That they can overcome the odds, overcome what was broken in the past or any kind of disappointment that took place here. With the 10 of Wands at the bottom of the deck, whoever this masculine is in the equation, whether it's you or them, they know it's not going to be easy, right? It's not going to be easy at all. There's a lot of challenges that have to be addressed here. And I feel like that whoever this is, they're willing to go the extra mile to make this happen. Because ultimately, right, they know that a lot of pain was caused in the past. And that it's going to take a lot of work to heal and mend what was broken. Yeah, look at that, 6 of Cups. You know, painful memories of the heartbreak that the Empress, the Divine Feminine, experienced. Okay, but someone's willing to go the extra mile to make it happen. So you may get a message or a call or an email or something from this person next week, or you may be the one reaching out to this person, right? So take care of what resonates for you. I hope that helps. Okay. But I think, yeah, the key theme is to be true to oneself and follow your heart, express how you really feel, and vice versa, same for them, okay? So I hope that helps. Okay, and now we're on to Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. For Libra, let's see what's coming up for you guys next week. What are the key themes and messages for Libra? 2 minutes. Oh no, 2 did come out on the floor, so I'll take them. Okay, so Libra, you have great achievement in reverse and the sacred temple. Okay, so I feel like the message here is pretty clear. The divine wants you to focus in your internal world and not the external. I feel like you've been putting so much energy into doing this, doing that, being this person for that person, being this for that person, right? Getting the stability, getting the validation, getting the recognition, getting the rewards and the abundance, right? But no, the divine wants you to focus in your inner world, okay? Focusing on yourself, self-care, self-love, okay? Healing, right? Raising your vibration, okay? So the divine wants you to take a step back, pause, and recuperate, okay? Bring your energy back to center, back to self, okay? Instead of spreading yourself so thinly here, there, and everywhere, there's a need to recall your energy at this time in order to replenish you, okay? That's very clear here to me. So I feel like, yeah, you've been so focused on what's happening externally that your internal world is suffering a little bit. You see that fragmented energy in reverse, okay? There's a need to recall your energy, as I was saying. That's what's going to serve you at this time. So do take a moment to do that this week, okay? Because I feel like there is a lot of things that are unfolding at this time. There's new beginnings all over the place for you, Libra. New chapters, new cycles opening up, new prospects, lots of success coming for you in the future. But right now you need to take care of self, all right? But let's see, what else do you need to know here with regards to this? Yeah. Because you've been planting a lot of seeds. You've been focusing on what you want to attract, what you want to manifest. But your healing is being like underlined by the universe right now. You need to focus on healing your heart, healing past pain, trauma, childhood wounds, connections, dynamics, right? Whatever's had a tremendous impact on you emotionally, mentally, possibly even physically, that's what needs to be focused on right now. Like I said, taking care of the temple, mind, body, and spirit. Yeah, especially focus on your mental health right now, Libra. And I think that will serve you very well. Okay. yeah, still getting this energy of you spreading yourself too thinly with the Two of Pentacles, trying to be everything to everyone, do everything, be Superman, Superwoman, trying to manage everything all at once. No, you need some time to yourself. You have the Star, Aquarius energy, and the Three of Swords, air energy, your energy, along with Gemini and Aquarius. So yes, this is what I was talking about. There is a need to focus on healing oneself. Okay? Yes, there may be connections you want to heal. Yes, there may be situations that you want to turn around. Yes, there may be people you want to forgive. There may even be seeds that you've planted that you want to tend to. I understand that. But right now, your priority is self. All right? Because you're in danger of neglecting yourself, is what I'm seeing here. Especially because you have the Eight of Swords. Okay? That's all about the mental prison. Again, needing to take care of self, mind, body, spirit, but the mind is being particularly highlighted as well as the heart, okay? So definitely needing to heal, needing to take time out for your self-care, your well-being, checking in with yourself, okay? Looking at your thought processes, looking at your feelings throughout the day, and just observing them gently, not being hypercritical, but just, you know, being in an observer energy to see exactly how you're feeling. What are your peaks? What are your moods? What are they indicating to you at this time? How are you expressing yourself? How are you communicating and connecting with others? Is it highlighting something that has been neglected or that's been sidelined? That's what you're being asked to do. And with the Page of Cups, this is not about giving to others. This is about giving to self and letting others give to you at a time where you perhaps need it. Because I feel like you're so used to extending yourself all the time. Let others extend themselves to you, Libra. Okay? Those who really are in your inner circle, those who really do feel you on an energetic level, that really are emotionally invested, they will be willing to do so. And at this time, I feel like that's what needs to happen. The shoe needs to be on the other foot at this moment in time. So my advice is to allow the love to enter your life, the healing and the support that you need, okay? Because right now there is a strong emphasis on self-care and healing and taking care of your emotional and mental health, okay? So I hope that helps, Libra. All right, and now we're gonna go over to, last but not least, Scorpio. So Scorpio, let's see what is coming up for you next week. What you need to know. Okay. And it fell on the floor anyway. Awesome. Okay. So that came out. I want to go again because it came, I swear it came out in reverse, but I did kind of twist it weird. So I'm just going to go again. Okay, so for Scorpio, please. What are the key themes and energies for Scorpio? Okay. Okay, nice. Okay, not so nice, but it's fine. So Scorpio, you have optimism, which is good. Positive energy, positive thinking, embracing positivity across the board. And peace in reverse, okay? So things may feel a little bit chaotic and clumsy right now. They may even feel a bit jarring, okay? But regardless, I feel like you are very hopeful. You're embracing the positive changes, the small blessings, the wins. I feel like you are just being open to whatever the universe has for you at this time, because I feel like you are seeing positive changes into your life, but it's, you know, it's a transition period. So it's not smooth sailing by any means. However, I feel like you are coming from the right energy, that you're just embracing the positivity. You're not allowing whatever's still not quite serving you or working out in your life to stop you focusing on the good, which is great, okay? Very good to see that. So I'm glad that's the case. And I feel like you know that the more you focus on that, the more things will start to flow and ease up, okay? So that's awesome. Yeah, I just saw the Temperance and the Star cards. So definitely listening to divine guidance at this time. Definitely taking your cues from the divine in order to let things be alchemized, right? Spiritually. and as well as in your 3D, which is cool. All right, so what is going on here that Scorpio needs to be aware of for next week? Oh, Scorpio. There is someone in your life that's coming forward. Wow. Okay, this person, I feel like this person is very confident. They know exactly what it is that they want, and they're not going to take no for an answer. Okay, so just be aware of that. You have the Strength card and the Lovers, Leo, Gemini energy. So this could be a Leo. Leo's coming really strong. I also see Taurus, okay? But Gemini is also here. So you could be dealing with any of these signs. But I do feel like, you know, even though things have maybe been a bit challenging across the board, even within a love connection, there's someone that's coming forward. And I feel like they're going to pose a very serious question to you about whether or not you want this relationship. I feel like you do bring out the best and the worst in each other. So just be aware of that. You trigger each other. Not that, you know, it's a very turbulent, chaotic, and traumatic relationship. No, I just mean that you tend to trigger each other, right? Is what I feel. Even if you've not been in a relationship with this person in the past, this is someone that triggers you, and vice versa. But you also bring out some very strong, passionate energies within each other as well. So that's where the need for balance is with the Strength card, right? Being able to have that emotional intelligence and not let your emotions, you know, run amok and reach those intense highs and lows and be yo-yoing all the time, right? But that's what this connection is teaching you, how to find that equilibrium. But I do feel like this person's coming forward with a serious offer here. Do you want this relationship or not? You have the King of Wands. There's that Leo energy again. Again, a very assertive energy, very much self-aware, knows exactly what it is that they want, and they're not afraid to pursue it by any means. But it does follow with the Hierophant, okay? That Taurus energy. This is someone who knows exactly what they want, and by the looks of it, they want long-term commitment. They want a serious relationship. They're not looking just for, you know, casual encounters here. This is someone who's like, I know what I want, and I want that with you. So do you want that or not? Right? This person's energy is a bit intense, but I feel like it's coming from a good place, right? It's not that they're trying to get one up on you or anything like that, or be sneaky or lock you down. It's just they're very, very clear on what it is that they want, and they're not afraid to pursue it. Like if they want something, they'll make it happen, right? It's that kind of energy. And I think that's something you may even be attracted to about this person, right? That they're not afraid to take the lead, to take control, and show you what it is that they want. Interesting. I mean, I can go into that more, but you know, I'm trying to keep this PG-13, so you know, because you do have the Knight of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Could be a Sagittarius, right? Someone who has a lot of fire in their chart, maybe. But the passion, like the tension between you two, the chemistry is off the chain. So, you know, that may be why you may feel like, is this person serious about wanting something serious, commitment-wise? Yeah. Like, that doesn't mean that they want to just, you know, have a fleeting encounter and leave. It's the opposite for this person, because it's so intense, and because also romantic feelings are being stirred. That makes them want a commitment with you even more. So it's like the opposite for this person, right? So, yeah, Judgment and bottom deck could very well be a Sag. So it's up to you. Do you want to take this path with this person, right? Enter a whole new paradigm with them? Or do you want to enter the new paradigm alone, okay? Or possibly even in a new connection, a different connection, but a serious offer is being made to you, Scorpio. So I hope that helps. Wow. Oh my God, you can't make this up. Look, the loving man at the bottom of the deck. So it could be a masculine that's coming towards you, right? Your divine counterpart that is ready to make the offer. Wow. I told you a lot of these unions were coming together. I told you guys at the start of this year that this was going to take place, and we are seeing it. We really are. So, Wow, okay. So I hope that helps, Scorpio. But that's it. We've done all of the signs now. So yes, I will timestamp afterwards. I'm going to try and do it tonight because I know generally I'm really bad at getting it done the same night, but I'm going to try my best to do so. I do have to eat, bear in mind, because, you know, I'm starving. So yeah, I will try and get the timestamps up for those who are watching after the fact, so they don't have to just keep scrolling and try and find the right timestamp. But yeah, hopefully those messages helped whoever needed them. Some of them were very intense, I know, but trust me, all of you guys are equipped to handle it. There's nothing you cannot overcome. And if there's something that you truly want, the divine is basically telling the collective along, you know, across the board, now is the time to go after it. Now's the time to align to it, to meet it, and to vocalize what it is that you want, okay? Don't hold yourself back. If you want it, claim it, okay? It's pretty much the energy. I mean, of course, if it involves another person, consent is a factor, right? But just at least vocalize truthfully and honestly what it is that you want and see if the feeling is mutual. But yes, I hope that helped. Thank you so much for checking this out for those of you who are watching and will be watching after the fact. If you did find these messages insightful, interesting, helpful, or even just entertaining, make sure you hit the thumbs up. It really does help me and my little channel here. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. I'd love to have you a part of the community, so do make sure you subscribe if you haven't. If you want to check me out on social media, you can find my links below. My website link is there if you want a personal reading or access the extendeds. They are all there as well. But for now, have an amazing day, afternoon, evening, morning, whatever time zone you're in. And yeah, I'll do another reading for you guys very soon. So take care. Bye for now.